You may think of AlphaDream as the company who made some Nintendo games, most notably all of the Mario and Luigi games, and more recently collaborated with some other companies to make Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. They also released a few of their own games on the Game Boy Advance, the 3DS, and some mobile devices. But what happened to them, and where did they come from? AlphaDream was originally founded as a division of AlphaStar, a larger company. On the 12th of January 2000, another employee of AlphaStar joined to create what they called AlphaStar Software. They later renamed it to what we all know today as AlphaDream. Some people on the team also used to be developers at Squaresoft, another software company that makes the Final Fantasy games, and also made Super Mario RPG. They really only made RPGs, or role-playing games. Their first game, Kodo Battle, released in March of 2001 for the Game Boy Color, and their next game was Tomato Adventure, released in 2002. Their first two games were only released in Japan and never saw the light of day in Europe or the States, although Kodo Battle did eventually make it to the 3DS Virtual Console. Nintendo then asked AlphaDream to work on a new spin-off series, Mario and Luigi. The first game, Superstar Saga, was released on the Game Boy Advance in 2003. It was a great game which got amazing reception and ended up with an enormous score of 90 on Metacritic. The game was simple enough, intuitive, creative, and fun. They then developed Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Dream Team, Paper Jam, and a combination for the 3DS titled Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. They saw that game doing well and decided to release Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser's Jr.'s Journey. And this is where they started to fail. Now, I'm not saying that any of these games are bad, but slowly, as time went on, the Mario and Luigi games started to get less and less intuitive and started to lose the original charm that the first game had. Then, when Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey was released, people hated it. It became the worst-selling Mario and Luigi game not soon after. In fact, it is the worst-selling Mario game of all time, with only 9,000 sales in the first week. If you put that into comparison with another Mario re-release, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, that game in its first week sold 900,000 copies, which is over 100 times as much as Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Absolutely abysmal for a Mario game. Then, in 2019, AlphaDream filed for bankruptcy, shutting down fully in 2020. Experience may have been the cause for some of the loss of intuitiveness and charm, as they have only ever made or helped make 16 other games, and it only made 3 other games before helping make Superstar Saga. With the end of a company ended any hope for an additional Mario & Luigi game, as the last one was released over 9 years ago. Either way, we can still assume Nintendo will release some more Mario RPG games eventually, if not by next year. By the way, I wrote the script right before Mario and Luigi Brothership got announced, so that's why I said that there hasn't been one for 9 years. I lied, I'm sorry. Until next time, I'm Baked Beans. Thank you for letting me waste your time.